Check the mic. That is loud. Really loud. Better? Better? Yeah. Better? Better? Better, better. Better, better. Yeah. Things you can't do.
May Saint Pelin watch over you, traveler. I'm afraid I can't.
Just a coin or two.
Friends, foes, and fools, hard to know which is which, or who is who. Choose poorly and wind up dead.
What happened here?
A witness I was, and nothing more. But if a crow can spy someone, so can a spy. But you know the true threat now. Imperials! Now, you must listen to me.
Why should I trust you? I don't even know who you are.
Uella, they call me, those that follow. From the Reach we come to conquer this land, but the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I am a friend.
You're with the Reachmen.
My Reachmen march this way. Evermore will be ours, but not if Imperials have it. They are a threat right now for you and me. You need friends. Let us be friends then, and join together to beat our common foe.
You just said you came to conquer. How can I trust you?
Temporary truce. Neither wants ever more Imperial. We work together, destroy the Imperials, then we are enemies again. I like it not myself, but you have no one to help you now. The only choice for either of us is to work together.
What would you propose?
You cannot strike down spies, but my crows can. Pretty little pets. Mark our foes, signal my crows, and we will strike. We will clean the city of Imperials. Then we are enemies again.
Being as I'm an idiot, I have much no choice. Let's do this thing.
Life has become a burden.
I don't understand the way that they're directing. It's like, it's only 20 meters this way, directly through this house. And you're like, well, the whole house can't be that big. So what are you talking about? So now it's back.
Even the Duke has acknowledged this is the best course of action. Ah, another sharp-minded citizen. Do you also prefer not to be ravaged by Reachmen?
How you plan on stopping them?
Strength. That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army? Why, the Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give this city to those who can defend it.
We can defend it just fine. I'm a sick bastard now.
One thing is sure, if the Reachmen attack, they will spare no one. Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall, haven't you, my friend?
What does the writing say?
Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day. A day of security and self-respect. A day of survival.
Not for you! I'm a piece of garbage now. I'm a piece of garbage! Look what I'm doing. Giving away people to...
I suppose I could use another break.
Crazy crows. Have bad ideas.
I promise you, the Empire has absolutely no connection to the Worm Cult whatsoever. Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely? The Reachmen are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not?
What do you think needs to be done?
Simple. Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have Evermore, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better. Surrender now, and we promise you will remain free.
We're not bargaining for freedom!
I liked you, friend. I did. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
Behave yourself. Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Tell me, though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial spies been dealt with?
Yep, the spies are gone. The city is safe, my lady.
Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains, if we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glerica? All three of you deserve a medal after this is done with.
They're dead.
No. Glerica. Glerica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl.
Wow.
I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all? Richard. He's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard?
You think he's still in the castle?
Yes. He's actually most likely to be down in Eamon's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is.
Really?
Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly and quietly.
Of course, I'll accompany you, my lady.
Whatever shall I do? Richard, you bastard! I rue the day I gave you the throne. What you've done is nothing less than treason!
Welcome back, Argella. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground, then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachman attack.
You think the Imperials were our only hope?
Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachman's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself? You cut off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death.
Do you have any idea what they were planning?
Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say.
If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
Your Majesty.
Very well then. Argella, my fate is in your hands. You know I made the only rational choice.
I wouldn't call it rational, Renchant. I would call it cowardly. Aemond died defending this kingdom, and you'll die for betraying it. Now that he's been dealt with, we have real work to do. Please, meet me outside.
My estate lies in ashes and the Queen does nothing. Thank the Eighth that Duke Renchant rules in her stead.
Thank you for dealing with that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing. Certainly not in my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply ignore. Glarica taught me that. And you, of course.
She would be proud of you.
I know. I feel partially responsible for her death. But if I give in to remorse or sorrow, I would be doing her a dishonor. From now on, I'm going to honor Aemond's legacy, rule as he would have, as he and Glarica would want me to.
I will always be here for you, Your Majesty.
No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too. In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.
Is that the sound of battle I hear? The Imperial's tricks are undone, but your stone city will still fall. Through Crow's eyes, I spy your weak defenses. These lands belong to the Reach, and we will soon sweep through.
How can you be so sure?
You don't need a crow's eyes to see this. Use your own. Look north. If you do not spy my armies now, you will soon. Count your blessings, though. Death at a Reachman's hand is more merciful than enslavement at an Imperial's.
Sounds weary and weak.
The sooner your fate is accepted, the better we will all feel. I am queen of these lands, not that weak woman over there. Tell her the truth. After the city's sacked, I'm going to peck out her eyes.
Oh, I'll tell her, all right.
I hope you'll forgive me for being blunt, but under the circumstances, there's no time for social niceties. I am still in awe of what you've done to save the city, but did I just see you talking to a crow?
Yeah, that was Eula, the leader of the Reachmen.
So that's why all these crows have descended on the city? Gods, I knew it wasn't a coincidence. Fine, I'll give every guard a bow. I think it's time for us to do some bird hunting. First, though, if you spoke to their leader, what did she say?
That her army is coming to kill every single one of us.
I see. Not really much of a surprise. The Reachmen are bearing down on Northglen already.
Yep.
We've already sent every soldier we can spare, but there's little chance of turning the tide of battle. Your presence there might make all the difference.
I'll go see what I can do.
Once you get there, I'm sure the Reachmen won't know what hit them. Look for Sergeant Anteve in North Glen. He was just sent there, but with Captain Huron dead, he's one of my most senior officers. I suppose I'll need to give him a promotion.
Should I tell him about the promotion?
Sure, he could probably use some encouragement. Tell him I'm going to promote him to lieutenant, assuming we defeat the Reachmen, of course.
Alright, will do.
Dig 3 more crows out of my chimney flue this morning. We may have suffocated if not for the dog barking.
Okay, alright. Should we go back or should we keep going forward?
Look here. If it isn't Strasnock's Bane, have you come down to lop off a few more Reachman heads? There are plenty to go around down these parts.
The Queen sent me to see if I can help you out.
Smart woman. Damn glad she's back in charge. Who'd have thought Duke Renshin was going to sell us all out? Guess he got what was coming to him.
Yep.
We've got Reachman to worry about now. Captain Garecroft's in charge here. You should talk to him.
Yeah, I should.
I'm expecting you to come back here with at least a few Reachman heads hanging from your belt. We can mount them on the city walls. I wonder what Captain Huron did with old Strasnock's head. We should get that one up there, too.
The Queen is gonna promote you to lieutenant. Ta-da!
She said that?
Yep.
Well, I'll be an Argonian's uncle. I thought I'd be sergeant forever. Maybe I can afford that new mace after all. Assuming we beat the Reachmen and the Queen stays true to her word. I trust her, though.
You know Captain Huron is dead, right?
No. But damn! That stupid Nord! He was in on Duke Renshin's plan, wasn't he? I had a feeling. Well, I guess he got what was coming to him.
Where are those scouts? I hope you're here to help me. Dureg and his Dark Witnesses attacked without warning. My best scouts go to gather information. Only 2 returned. Isabeth disobeyed orders to look for them, and now she too is overdue. What else could go wrong?
I don't know. Anything I can do, though?
Any help is welcome. Isabeth was last seen advancing toward the chapel to look for Hatmi. The scouts' mission is to recover information and rescue civilians. We can't let the invaders reach Evermore.
I'll do what I can.
Take this concoction Elgeni made. It heals and conceals, according to her. If they're injured, they'll need it, but it only lasts so long. They must come here straight away, or risk the effects wearing off.
I'll do my best to find them. Beyond the call.
Reachman filth!
You're no Reachman. Stendar's finally seen it fit to grant me a little mercy.
I'm here to help you. Captain sent me.
He did? Not Isabeth? I'd hoped she'd gotten the others to the camp by now.
You know what Isabeth is?
She rescued a Weirus, and a villager named Laetiel.
A Weirus?
Yes, one of the women of the woods. I was taught never to trust them, but Isa thought they could help us retake Northglen and keep the Reachmen out of Evermore.
Well, here, take this and hurry
Thank you.
back. Yep,
I
I'll
hope to
go
see
find
you
the
back
other.
at the camp.
You bet. Bye. What you got? Give me that money.
Another one. Curious. What do you want?
Looking for a scout named Isabeth.
She was here. She returned our sister to us, so we are in her debt.
Is there a villager with her?
The other has a sickness within her, of an unknown kind. We will keep the sick girl away from the land.
I'll speak with her.
Weirus Asteria let you in? I trust she had good reason. What drove you to seek me in this house of stone? Ah, you seek this child. She goes nowhere. She's infected and I must determine what it is she carries inside her.
Inside her?
It's a seed for certain, though what the Dark Witnesses have cultivated in the fields of Northglen is a mystery. I've one last attempt at a cure. You're just in time to witness the results.
I am.
Watch and remember what you are about. First, I'll expose the corruption. Look, you can see it plainly. Now to see if I can purge it. Foul creature, be gone! Well, that didn't go as planned. Disturbing, to say the least. So the Dark Witnesses would turn us all into their puppets to reinforce their army and take Evermore. We can't allow that to happen.
What did you just do to her?
I tried to draw out the evil, but my spell agitated it. Transformed her into one of those abominations roaming Northglen. Small wonder we've seen no prisoners. They've turned them. And as their army grows, so does the threat on the Viridian Woods.
You gonna align that with the captain?
The Evermore soldiers? And why should we trust them? If we left the Viridian Woods, they'd cut down our trees in days, and mine the land with no regard for the life harbored there.
Yeah, how can I conceive you to ally with them against the Reachmen?
Take this rune to wither the Reachman's markers in the fields, then cut off Dureg's head. Prove yourself on our side as well, and I'll meet the captain Isabeth spoke of.
Isabeth? Where is she?
She left. Said she had to search the farmhouses. Are you stalling, or do you truly believe we can trust the soldiers of Evermore?
I'll get it done.
Luck be with you. We'll journey to the Evermore camp if you complete the job. We're closely tied to the land, so we'll know when you've been successful.
Okay.
No!